you feel like you are your child's best playmate, Nanny Robina is here to try and get them to play independently. Because you know what? Mom and Dad have lots to do, and getting the kids to play independently is something that has to start very young, and it helps them to build confidence, doesn't it?
It does. You know what? There is so many things that go with teaching a baby to play independently or playing solo. You know, the use of fine motor skills, their imagination, which is something I find sometimes takes a bit of a slide.
Yeah.
And it's just not bad. I mean, some parents think, really? Can I do that? Yes, you can. It's okay. Babies like it too.
Right. So starting from, 3 months plus, you're saying you can start getting them into the groove of playing on their own a little bit.
Yeah. Now, you know what? It's not the easiest time. It can be tough. So one of the things you would actually start doing is you'd have, look at him. That's little baby Oliver. He clearly is going to have no problem.
He loves it.
So you're going to start with having the baby sitting between your legs on your lap and just letting him get used to the fact that he's down there. And then when he's, is comfortable, lay him on the mat, right? So there's lots to do here. What I would do is surround him with a few toys, but you don't have to pass him the toys. You don't have to encourage, because we want him to be able to go and reach for them himself. And again, what's he doing? He's using his motor skills. So, if you put a few toys around him, he's going to start to reach for the toys, and then he's going to be okay. And then, once you feel comfortable, Mom, you can kind of like just sit back out of his eye vision a little bit,
Yeah.
Can I just stress, you never ever leave a baby or a child to play alone, ever. But you can just sit back a little bit. You might want to sit on the floor with your back on the sofa there and read a magazine, and baby's happy. You can still see what Oliver's doing, right?
It almost seems, though, that Melinda can go do grocery shopping and leave him there. I'm just joking. Do that. He's so comfortable. Look at him, like, da-da-da.
Now, I know all the moms around there are saying, I can't even put my baby down. It does take a little practice, and one of the things I want to stress to you is, if your baby does get upset, of course, absolutely, pick your baby up and comfort them, but it's change. Doesn't always mean that your baby's unhappy. Your baby is going through some changes because you've put him down, learning something new, so that's what it is. Now, the next step you could do, maybe you'd like to bring Oliver up here, is one of the challenges that I hear all the time, and you probably have this, again, yourself, Tracy, unless hubby does all the cooking, I don't know.
Yeah, he does.
It's trying to get into the kitchen to actually,
get something done.
Get something done.
Yeah.
And also, there come a time when baby's actually getting bored down on the mat. By the way, these beautiful toys are here, all from Toys R Us, so we thank them for that. But here we go. We'll have him in the high chair, so we're going to secure him in. Of course, a lot of the high chairs today have all the bells and whistles on.
So you can actually get something done. Maybe you can wash the dishes, you can sweep the floor, you can get that, pot of pasta sauce going on the oven, but you've got them in a secure place, they're buckled in, they've got some toys there, and they're okay for a little while.
Yes, and actually I do want to mention this. I got this online from Spinks.com, and basically it's a little support system. So you'd have the baby in the chair, and how some of the times you have the baby in the high chair and they're like, whoop. And then you put a towel down there and they go that side. Well, this is a little support system. I don't know if we actually could. We've put the straps on. I'm not sure if we can put it on him now. But basically, it would wrap around the baby there. Does it with a little Velcro here, and it'll help keep the baby there. This will actually also help you because you haven't got to keep going back and propping him up all the time. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Which again allows you to step away from the baby.
Very nice. So let's move up in age then a little bit, because perfect little Emmett here is having a blast in the exercise. At this age, you can maybe leave them in something like this. He's got enough strength in his legs. He might want to hop around a little bit.
And again, you can still use the support system here if the baby's like wogging. Like it reminds me of those dogs in the 70s on the back of the window. You know, I have their heads like this, the little doggies.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes you'll put a baby in one of these devices and they'll be the same. They're wobbling all over the place. So again, you can use a support system. You can wrap a towel around, or you can buy one of these. He may be a little bit more challenging now, because you've been down there, we've got him on the floor, we've got him used to it, but now he's coming into himself, and he's actually going to start making a noise and letting you know he's coming into himself. He might get a little bit demanding, and so when you step away, you know this already. already. She's like, oh yeah. If he starts to fuss, he might just need a little bit of encouraging on what to do. So,
Yeah.
you know, you may want to actually, okay, and let him show him how the toy works, or start pressing a few bells and whistles just to get him encouraged and engrossed in that. Once he's actually really involved in something, again, once you've got him involved, then you can step away.
Yeah, I
and sort
love
of
that.
Take that little break where you can see.
So you are Emmett's mom, Claire. Tell me a little, and Braden's as well, actually. I feel like these two are okay with playing independently. They seem pretty good about it.
They are today with new toys.
It's the new toys. You know what?
toys.
You make a good point, Claire, because part of what you say, Robina, is maybe introduce them to toys they haven't played with for a while. So keep some of those toys hidden, and then when you really need to get stuff done, take them out, and then it's like new.
Yeah,
like
it's
Christmas
having
all
new
over
toys,
again.
And you also want to make sure that you get toys that are creative, so bright,
Right.
colourful.
Yes.
Someone
Like
like
these
maybe
ones.
Victoria's age or maybe Braden's age. Again, you're going to get him set up on the floor. Now, he might come charging over to you, and
Yeah.
you know, shove something right in your face like, hey, you're coming
gonna
to play
play.
with me. And you know, the right thing to do then is like, pass it him back, all smiles. Oh, that's okay, here. Why don't you go play with the car? There you go.
It's like, no
Yay.
problem. I'll take that.
Yeah, try doing that again on take two, let me tell you. But the truth of the matter is, it doesn't always work that easy. He'll keep coming back. But
Yeah.
the key is to try and incorporate a little solo time into your daily routine.
Right, and it works from when they're babies all the way up. So we've got the 3+ months, we've got the 6 months here, and we've got these kids that are toddlers. Victoria as well. How do you find her in terms of independent play, Mom?
She doesn't have very much independent play. She has 3 big brothers, so she's really barely ever alone. And when she is, she needs me right beside her,
Right.
Yeah.
or she'll find somebody to go play with.
Right,
the
so that's
camera.
good. These are going to be good tips, I think, for her as she learns how to operate our cameras here. These are going to be good tips for her to start getting used to learning. She's lucky now that she's got the siblings that'll hang out with her. But for the days when you're just at home with her, you'll have to get her into this stuff. These
Yeah.
games are awesome.
Yeah, and again, as you walk away, talk to your baby. Oh,
Right.
you're stuck in the brick. So you can still be involved, but it's vocally from a distance.
Love it. Okay, after the show, I'm going to chat with you a little bit. We've got a bunch of questions from viewers, everything from getting your toddler ready and adjusted to a new sibling to getting them off a bottle. I had a hard time with that with my first one. So we'll do that online. It's cityline.ca, and that'll be a web extra we put there, okay?
Yep.